Hey guys, it's Ramzilla here. Today we're going to be talking about a movie called Infini. Now, to give you a brief synopsis about this movie, it's about a group of soldiers who are sent on a mission to this base that apparently was overrun by something, and they have to go figure out what. This movie was really interesting, to say the least. Um, Basically, what happens is that in the future, the world has gone to shit, the economy is dead and whatnot. So the highest paying jobs are you becoming a soldier, heading out to wherever they tell you, and then coming back and whatnot. The way they do that is that in the future we also manage to we figured out a way to transport ourselves from one place to another place anywhere in the galaxy. And the way they do that is they implant something in your back, and that allows them to set some coordinates, and you're gone. So, what happens is that it's this guy's first day on the job, and things just go very wrong for him. Like, they get sent to the base that's farthest in the galaxy out of anywhere. That's the farthest they've ever gone, and it's called Infini. Now, this movie kind of tripped me out a little bit because the way, like, it mentions time a lot. Now, it's not time travel, but it's just that there's a theory about this somewhere. I just didn't take the time to look into it, but it did trip me out because what happens is that the farther they go out in the galaxy, the longer time is there and the shorter time is here, if that makes sense. So, for example, when they're getting a debriefing, they're like, okay, you're going to be gone for a minute. That minute is 24 hours over there. And that kind of tripped me out a little bit. I was like, what? So, anyways, what happens is that before that rookie gets sent out over there, the base that he's in, they already sent a team. That team comes back and they're all horrified and shooting and exploding and whatnot, and something is among them. So that base gets kind of like on lockdown. One of the guys he's with is a hacker, so he sends them to that place, Infini, and then another team gets sent to Infini to go rescue him and find out what happened. So once the other team goes, things start going very bad and very weird. Like, there's some type of virus, not virus. They make you think it's a virus, but it's not. Later on in the movie, it's explained. That makes people go crazy and start killing each other and whatnot. So you're kind of like, what? So, like I said, back on Earth or whatever planet they were in, they're gone for a minute, but when they're over there, it's 24 hours. So they have to wait until those 24 hours are up for them to come back unless they send out an emergency signal. Now, the soldiers start going crazy. They find their target, and all these different killings happen. Alright, so I'm going to be getting into some spoilers here, guys. So if you don't want to find out what's happening with these soldiers and what's making everyone go crazy and go to shit, feel free to skip ahead to find out what I rate this movie. If you don't plan on watching this movie and don't care, feel free to stay. So later on, you find out that what's making these soldiers go crazy is that in that base, on the terrain they're on, they found some type of alien organism that's frozen. But if they unfreeze it at the correct temperature, it kind of like attaches to a host, and it starts making them go crazy. So that's what makes everyone go crazy, and then like at the end, one of the soldiers that figures this out, he starts talking to that alien. Like, after everyone else is dead, he starts talking to that alien, And he's like, I just wanted this, and I know you wanted to express yourself, but you did it through anger, and that wasn't right. And then somehow the alien kind of like starts to um, retreat itself from its hosts. Because when it kills someone, it kind of like covers them in a cocoon and starts to retreat itself. And then, next thing you know, everyone's alive again. Now, I will warn you that this movie is long. It kind of drags on for a little bit. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think, a little less than that. And oh man, it did drag on for a little bit, but it's a good watch. Anyways, all the soldiers are alive and they sound emergency beacons, so they get transported back. And this part tripped me out a little bit because they were there for 24 hours, and when they got back, they're like, "How long were we gone?" And he's like, 52 seconds. So that kind of tripped me out because 52 seconds here was 24 hours there, and I was like, "What?" So, anyways, before they leave, actually, the aliens show themselves in the shape of a human, but that's the thing. One of them was carrying a picture, and I wasn't sure if when they cocoon themselves, they kind of like exploit the body of the host, and then like they take over. That kind of tripped me out a little bit, so I kind of overthought that. So, anyways, they go back, and that was the end of the movie. So I'm gonna rate this movie 7 out of 10 just because it dragged on for a little bit. Like, I really felt it unnecessary to be 2 hours and something minutes long. But hey, to each his own film, right? So yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10. If you've already seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you haven't seen it, then go watch it and come back and let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and once again, this is Ramzilla signing off.
How do we stop it? I don't think we can. When do we leave? My name is Whit Carmichael.